Hello there, little dork. How are you today?
Good.
Good. What are we doing?
Going on a bike ride.
What are you wearing?
Gear.
Like just a little bit of gear, or how much gear?
All of it.
How come?
So I don't die.
Why do you like riding though?
So we could spend time together, and it's like we can spend time together on a thing that we both like.
What's your favorite part of motorcycle rides?
The bike.
The bike is your favorite part?
Oh, and that it's windy.
Alright, are you ready to go for a ride?
Yeah.
Give me 2 thumbs up. Alright, let's go for a ride. Why are you doing that?
So I can get up on the bike.
Yeah, is that maybe because that's where you put your feet?
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
And then I hold on to this.
Oh, that's wise. It's nice to have handles. Climb on. Let's go for a ride. Our first ride of the spring.
Yeah.
It's very exciting.
Yeah.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Dork Side. It is I, your friendly neighborhood dork in the road, and today we're riding 2 up. That's right. I got the little dorkette on the back of the bike. It's me and the little dork on the back. I got my 11-year-old daughter riding with me today. And riding on the motorcycle is one of her favorite things. She really enjoys it. First of all, one of the questions I often get about the Versys 650 is how well does it do 2 up? And I'm here to tell you that, at least in my experience, it does really, really well. So the 2 of us combined are somewhere in the neighborhood of 400 pounds. That's mostly me. But so if you're wondering how it does with 400 pounds worth of rider, I don't notice a difference at all in the performance. Acceleration seems roughly the same. I do notice a difference in the suspension, but the Versys has the adjustable suspension, so whenever the kid's on the back, I just crank it up a notch, tighten the suspension down a little bit, and it feels exactly the same as it does when I'm riding by myself. So that's good. That's fantastic, I think. I'm gonna go do the loop that we like to ride sometimes. I'm really, really particular personally about where I take my kid on the motorcycle. I'm very concerned about her safety, and so as you may have noticed, she's wearing full gear head to toe, boots, pants, leather jacket, gloves, and a helmet. And that was the first condition I insisted on before I put her on the back of the bike. I also did not take her, it's windy, that's why you see me moving side to side a little bit. I did not take her on the bike for the first 6 months I was riding. I did not feel comfortable. I wanted to get a little bit of experience under my belt before I make sure I was confident that I could not put my life at unnecessary risk before I took the additional responsibility of putting her life at risk as well. And really the other reason for the full gear is that I just personally can't bear the thought that if something were to happen, and you know, motorcycling accidents are not always the fault of the rider. Often you are involved with another vehicle who was not paying attention or whatever, but the fact that if she were to get injured at all, but especially in a very bad way, obviously I couldn't live with myself. So I'm very, very careful about putting her on the back of the bike, as you should be anytime you have a passenger, because remember, you're taking that person's life into your hands. You're responsible for it, even more so than in a car, because you know what is a fender bender in a car is potentially life-threatening on a motorcycle. So you just got to be extra careful. So what about you guys? Do you ride with significant others? Do you ride with your children? How often do you ride 2 up? We have not done a lot of distance. I tend to stick to the back roads with her. I don't go on the freeway or the major highways, just because avoiding cars as much as possible is one of the ways to stay safe. So I like to stay as safe as possible when I'm riding around with any passenger, really, but she's the only one I've ever had on the back. My wife is not interested in getting on the motorcycle with me. This little one on the back actually likes the bike so much, and she's watched enough of my dual sport videos that she's got a very strong interest in riding a motorcycle herself. So there's a very strong chance that she will end up with a bike of her own this summer, and you may see some videos of me teaching her to ride the trails and her riding with us because she's very, very interested in that. And I think it's a really awesome way to spend time together, doing something that we both enjoy, and also getting out into the outdoors. That's pretty awesome. So looking forward to that. Hopefully there's some videos of those shenanigans at some point. Yeah, it's really great to be able to share this with her. I have many fond memories of riding on the back of my dad's motorcycle as a child. Man, it is windy. As I've talked about before in the Why Do You Ride Motorcycles video, he had a few bikes over the years. Had a 76 Harley, that thing was loud as hell. Had a Honda Silverwing for a while that was really comfortable to ride on. All kinds of bikes, and he's really the reason I ride motorcycles. I'd be honored someday if she was interested in riding, although, you know, as an adult, but I also worry that I will have gotten her into a dangerous obsession, and or she'll find herself attracted to motorcycle riding rebels. Those guys tend to make poor decisions when it comes to riding, so hopefully she's smart enough if I teach her about safety now to insist on wearing gear no matter who she's riding with, because that's important. ATGAT, baby, ATGAT. This is of course the intersection where I dropped my CB500F, so I'm always extra paranoid when I roll up to this one. You good, kid? Alright. It's interesting with the passenger pegs down. I don't realize how far back I put my plant leg until I'm getting tagged in the calf by the passenger pegs. I need to work on getting it more straight out next to me. This pin lock is fogging up. They're not supposed to do that. It's never done this before. This is interesting. I wonder if I got it funky when I switched it over from the other helmet. I do not know. So as you can see, this bike handles 2 up with no problem. Here's a hill. We're going up. No noticeable difference. Plenty of horsepower. I know it's not surprising for a bike with 70 horsepower to some of you, but these are the questions I get asked, so I like to provide as much information as I can. Answer your questions, dear viewers. So thank you for watching. Thank you for asking questions. Please keep them coming. I think that's going to do it for us today on this very short ride. Just wanted to share our adventure and give you a chance to see the little one and hear a little bit about the 2-up capabilities of this here bike and how much fun it is to ride with your children if you have them. So please don't forget to like, subscribe if you haven't. Lots more shenanigans to come, and as always, do not forget to be excellent to each other. Thank you.
Excellent!
Very slowly around the roundabout today. Children are present.